And wow, Fantasy just obviously deciding not to play standard because that's what another player might expect of him.
Yes, but you don't cheese the dong. Jaedong went for an overpool build, so he's going to have Zerglings out to deal with this, but he did go for a very fast lair, and I think he was expecting a Fantasy build from Fantasy, going for that fast lair to get out Mutalisk in time. He wants this to play out like the 5th game of the OSL Finals, but it could end up playing more like the first game where Fantasy completely owned Jaedong there. Jaedong needs a lot more Zerglings out here. Fantasy is just grouping his Marines. He's not revealing these Marines yet. He's just letting them hover by the barracks, and I still don't think that Jaedong has spotted that second barracks over there, so this could really work out for Fantasy. And Jaedong is just going in with his Zerglings here. He's going in with all of his Zerglings, trying to pick off the Marines here. Now Jaedong spots this. Jaedong spots the huge amount of Marines that are moving into his base right now. He might want to think about canceling. Oh, he can't cancel the hatchery. He has a hatchery out, and he's going to be able to use that to get double the Zerglings out. But yeah, he needs to put down a Sunken. He needs a Sunken right now. He cancels one of his eggs. So Jaedong might be panicking here. He has a lot of SCVs coming as well. Jaedong is pulling all of his drones out here. 2 Sunkens are going to come up, but I'm not sure the creep colonies are going to be in time. Oh man, this is going to be a huge bust from Fantasy. Fantasy throwing down his bunker, and Jaedong being completely destroyed. That is it. That is it. There's no way that Jaedong can make it back from this. Oh, so insane. Man. Just a complete bust, a complete fake out from Fantasy there. I don't even want to see Jaedong's face at this point. I'm sure they're going to show it, but he's got to be crying on the inside. He's got to be dying a little bit inside from this because his strategy just did not pay off for him. And Fantasy is going to be able to take out that natural expansion. He's going to win it with some mozzarella, winning the Pro League Finals with cheese. He's not afraid to go for cheese in a really important game. But unfortunately for Jaedong, that early lair is going to do nothing for him. He's going to have nothing out here to fight this off. And yes, this second hatchery going down, and Jaedong's going to try to group up enough Zerglings to hold it off. But you know what? Fantasy's just going to keep pumping Marines. And I think that might be all, folks.
Oh man, it's trying to put down a creep colony. You can tell by looking at he's swallowing very heavily. Bunker coming down. Zerg is trying to make the bunker being canceled, but he's now taking out a spawning pool. Spawning pool going to go down right now. Another bunker being put down. Just horrible position. The telecom team all getting ready to celebrate. All just about to be ready to start screaming at the top of their lungs. Distractor go down. Jaedong.
Nah.
Oh, his face in his hands, and there's going to be a GG. Yeah, there you go. He's going to be typing in GG, and man, is that the saddest. That is one happy telecom bench, but that's going to be one sad Jaedong sitting in the booth, man. Fantasy MVP, the grand finals. He's going to be lifted up here. Takes down Jaedong twice. One of the critical factors in negating the Hwasong Oz 1-2 punch and winning this for Telecom T1. Telecom, man, think about the things that they go through. After round 1, they were in the bottom 6. In Telecom, in the bottom 6 after round 1 of the Pro League. Then slowly but surely getting themselves up and up and up, and eventually, miraculously, out of nowhere, getting themselves just at the last second into first place, guaranteeing that they're going to be all warm, all ready, with just enough practice time, with enough time to be absolutely ready to train for this final. And now I think they're burying somebody in sand, and that's either the coach or Fantasy.
Jaedong.
I'm not quite sure. Not Jaedong. What the hell? Yeah, Jaedong, meanwhile, just going to sit there, and you definitely got to feel sorry for a guy. I'm really hoping that he does well in the individual leagues. He definitely has a shot. In one of them, Fantasy is one of his obstacles, so that's kind of hard. No, they're just making a little bit of a hill there to put their flag on. So congratulations, Telecom. Congratulations on a title after so long. Congratulations. So that's pretty much all I have to say. Kind of a cry and tear-worthy.
That was some good stuff, and a good preview of the semifinals coming up between Fantasy and Jaedong. I can't wait for the semifinals now. I was pretty excited for it moving into the Pro League finals here, but after seeing those 2 games between these two, Wow, that's going to be a great series. I can't wait to commentate that, and I can't wait to watch and see who will actually move on. I thought Jaedong would take it for sure, but it's looking a lot more close right now. You see the champagne coming out here. Got to soak fantasy. You have to soak fantasy and at least 15 bottles of champagne, because he pretty much won this whole thing for the team. He has been the super ace, the VIP MVP. How many P words can we throw in there? Because fantasy, he just played so well. No doubt, in my mind, that Fantasy is the best player on SKT1 right now. That's excluding Bisu, that's excluding Best and everyone else. I'm saying Fantasy is the best. Yep, this has been great. This has been Nuke and Ranchin. Thank you all for joining us for both rounds of the Pro League Finals. See you soon for more commentaries.
Thanks everybody for a great long ass commentary season. Feels kind of nostalgic since I started commentating in round 1 and end up right here. Thanks a lot, Nuke, for asking me to do this with you. This has been awesome, and I hope you and me can make awesome commentaries in the future separately and of course together as well. GG all around. MSL OSL action still coming at you guys. More StarCraft despite the end, and wait a while and Proleague will come right back.